today we're gonna be unboxing something fucking amazing. The Sega Genesis remake with over 80 games built in. Yes, you heard that right. And you guys voted that you'd rather see this than the BB-8, so let's go ahead and unbox it. First of all, let's take a look at this. It says ages 15 plus on the side. Then it has a bunch of bullshit here, but on the back, you can see a bunch of the more popular games that they boast, which are fucking amazing, by the way. They have like a bunch of the Sonic games. They have Rystar, the Columns games, the Vector Man games, Virtua Fighter, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. This is so fucking amazing. And one thing that's really cool about it as well is it's compatible with your old Genesis cartridges. So I have a bunch of my old Genesis cartridges, and I'll be able to play those games in case they weren't already included on this console. Now, this is just so fucking amazing. On the front, it shows that there's Mortal Kombat, there's Sonic. It's like super showing off the fact that it has Mortal Kombat 3. I guess this was some kind of promo maybe around the new Mortal Kombat coming out a while back, but it also does come with 2 controllers that are wireless, which seems really, really nice, but at the same time, every time I've tried to use a controller that wasn't my own controllers from back in the day, whether it's for the SNES, the NES, the Genesis, what have you, like they've always not felt like the originals, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm being a retro game elitist because I grew up with this shit, but the controllers that are made by third parties always feel really cheap. I don't know how to explain it. They just don't feel like they should feel. So I always opt to either digging them out or going to my parents' house and getting the ones that I had from my childhood rather than buying ones. And if I buy them on Amazon, I'm buying like used, really old, authentic ones because it just feels so much better. I don't know. So that might just be a problem with me and not with you guys, and that might not be the case with these. I don't know. Let's see what else it talks about. It does say that some cartridges are not compatible due to cartridge conditions or original specifications of games and cartridge hardware. I don't know how rampant that's going to be of a problem, but I will try a bunch of different cartridges of mine to see if they actually work. Images are for reference only, and actual product appearance and specifications may vary. Whatever the fuck that means. I think we should just open it. This isn't really telling me how to install anything. It isn't telling me that it has HDMI. It's just saying plug into the TV, but it does say it has an AC power adapter and an instruction manual, so we can just go ahead and open it now. There's a little sticker right here, and you just pull that out and then it will open up by the top. And that's what it looks like on the inside, and as you can see, it is significantly smaller than the original Genesis. And we have the instruction manual here. We have the power adapter and the plugins for the TV, which are not HDMI, unfortunately. Looking at the manual, it just kind of shows us what's going on with the console and what the parts are. It's telling us about the keys and the gamepad. That's silly. How do I play 2-player games? This is like the beginner's first book for how to play any video game. Kinda silly, kind of unnecessary. But the thing I find really cool about this manual is that it has a bunch of the games that are built in and what each key on the controller does in that game. And it gives you a little synopsis of the game too, which is really cute. And it's in alphabetical order. Yeah, it has every single game of the 80 games. That's fucking crazy. It even has games like Brain Switch. I'm so geeking out about this, it's amazing. And chess, and it basically tells you how to play chess, like pawn, rook, bishop, knight, queen, king. What the fuck? Anyway, let's take out the actual console itself. It's extremely light, like it is extremely light. I don't know why it's dusty. I don't know if someone like re-gifted this or not, but it's got menu and it's got on and off and that's all it has. And then, you know, obviously you can stick your shit in there. It's got audio and video and the DC to AC converter thing where you go blah, blah, you know. And it's by AT Games. On the back it says, the manufacturer is Daikra Cat Shenzhen Electronic Company. Totally not Chinese. But anyway, it does seem kind of cheap, but I'm hoping that it will work out, and I actually think that you can plug in the legitimate controllers as well. So I'm really happy about that because that's something I was worried about as I was telling you guys. It is so crazy to me that something these days can hold 80 of these games when something so much bigger back in my childhood needed cartridges. Like this can take cartridges and it has basically 80 cartridges worth of data stored in it, and it's tiny. I'm starting to feel old. Anyway, let's try out the controllers. This is what the controller looks like. It kind of looks like the original one, but it does feel a little bit lighter. It has a place here for you to, oh, there's a screw, but it has a place with a screw and you just pop it off and then you put in batteries. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel amazing. On the top here, it has a little clicker, so you can click whether or not you want to be first or second player, which is kind of cool, kind of helpful. And it has the little light up button that shows you whether or not it's working. And this is where you have to, you know, point it at the device in order to be wireless, basically. You guys know, you get the gist of things. I'm not gonna be like this manual and say things that are just obvious. I feel like this definitely doesn't feel like the original controllers. I'm actually gonna go get my original controller so I can show you the differences. Be right back. Okay, so this is the controller that I used in my childhood, and as you can see, we have the sticker on there that my mom put on there to signify that this was the Player 1 controller. So this was always my controller, because I'm fucking Player 1. Anyway, it is heavier than the other controller, albeit this controller does need to have a battery in it, so that makes sense. It is also a little bit smaller than the original controller, and it's more matte, and just feels, in general, poorly constructed. The buttons pop out a little bit too much, if you can see that. The buttons pop out a lot, so, and it's a little bit thicker too. So those are the differences. I feel like if you are a controller Nazi like me, you're gonna like the original controller better, and as you can see, you can just fucking plug it in. Plugging in the original Sega controllers. Awesome shit. I'm happy about that. Anyway, other than that, everything is pretty much the same. The buttons feel a little bit better on the older controller, at least to me, because that's how I feel they're supposed to feel. The D-pad feels better on the original controller, but this does feel very palpable. Like it really tells you which direction you're pushing, if that makes any sense. Like it gyrates a lot. And that sounds really sexual, but you get my gist. Okay, so now we're gonna try and see if the cartridges actually do fit as they say, and if they fit snugly. So let's see, what do you guys think I should choose? Should we do Sonic 3, Taz, Echo Jr.? Let's just go with Sonic and Knuckles. And now let's fucking make a stack with it. There you go. We have Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on it. Better yet, Game Genie, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 3. God, I wish I had a way to make this even taller. How much do you want to bet that neither of these two cartridges are gonna work? Or at least this cartridge isn't gonna work in association with any of the other Sonic games. I bet you that's one of the caveats of this thing. Oh my god, I totally forgot about Arrow the Acrobat. Anyway, this is an unboxing, not a walk down memory lane. We're gonna go ahead and hook it up and try it out, and I'm gonna see if these things work. And we're gonna have a little fun with it as well. Alright, we just put the batteries in the controllers, which it's kind of annoying that it needed a screwdriver to do, but I'm here in the living room and we're gonna set it up and see how it goes. When you press a button, the light blinks on the controller. Oh my god, every time. That kind of looks obnoxious. Alright, so we have it hooked up here, the audio, video, and the power, and we're just gonna like stick it on top of the GameCube when we're not using it or when we're using one of the built-in games. Oh my god, we got it to work. How did you get it to work?
Maybe that needs to be...
Oh, right, because we have to show the thing. Okay, so I have to actually put this up so we can focus on the sensor. But oh my god, it's working! So the sensor doesn't seem to be great.
I was hitting the wrong buttons.
Oh my god. What the... So now we're trying to use my old controller from my childhood, and it actually seems to work. We did have to restart it though. But oh my god! It's working! This is awesome. Now you've been released from the evil curse. Your mission is to defeat your Prince of Darkness and return with the golden axe. Go now, brave warrior. Ah! He stole your Yoshi! What the fuck? It's just whoever's on it?
Yeah.
This bitch stole your fucking Yoshi. Okay, so now that I've watched Jay play a bunch of Golden Axe, we are going to try out one of the actual fucking cartridges. If this will just like, can you just, you know, like this is what I want you to focus on, just do it. Thank you. We're gonna try out Arrow the Acrobat, which I feel like Jay probably hasn't played. Ugh. And we're gonna see if it fucking works. Sega, come on, do it. Why doesn't it do the Sega shit? Is it because it's not actually licensed by Sega? So what? There he went. Ah! Oh my god, it's amazing! It just straight up works! Alright, so we got it to work, but we for some reason can't get it to work with the real controller. We actually had to use the dumb wireless ones where the sensor's just kind of bad. But I fucking love this game. Like the video if you guys have played this game in your childhood. So awesome. Alright guys, the moment of truth. Sonic and Knuckles with a Sonic game in it. Yes, I got the Sega! Oh wait, it's just doing Sonic and Knuckles. It's not doing the thing on it. So maybe it doesn't work.
What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to modify Sonic 3 into a version where you can play Sonic 3 with Knuckles.
What is Sonic and Knuckles? That's Sonic 4?
Well, it's a game later than Sonic 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. But it's a game in itself, it's this game. You're not playing, right?
I am.
You are?
Oh, I think I'm good.
looks like the shit. Oh, I love this. You have to pull down on that thing. Go back.
Oh my god.
God, you're so bad at Sonic games. You guys should watch the Let's Play where we try to play Sonic 3 together. He's so fucking god-awful.
What? Nothing happens as it should in this game.
Okay, pull down. Yeah. That's how you get up there. Well, that sucks. Let's try putting Sonic Pinball on it or something. Oh my god, have you played the Roadrunner game? Desert Demolition. Why is it not focusing? Focus! Focus. There we go. Have you guys played this game?
No way.
Okay, so it gives you the no way thing. Press the button. It should allow you to hold on. It should allow you to just like do it and play just like over and over again the same thing, but at least it's showing Sonic and Knuckles, you know? Like it's actually seeing that there's something on top of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, so that's good. Alright, so we've tried a bunch of different cartridges and it looks like for some reason we just can't get the blue sphere like minigame to work. This time we finally got the dudes to look like they're in the right color and shit and not like weirdly blue and not moving, but none of the controls that are supposed to change the character or play the game are working, so that's a little bit weird. Maybe you just can't use add-ons with this, and that makes sense. That might be what the disclaimer is about. Okay.
I love this game.
This game is so awesome. One of my favorites. It sucks that some of the games are not compatible with my old controller because the old controller is infinitely better because the sensor on the wireless controller is just kind of bogus. I love this fucking game so much. They're gonna die.
Perfect.
It's quicksand! Oh my god, Jay, so bad.
What? Oh, this guy's cool.
Yeah, this one's alright. When they get more 3D, it's like, bleh. This isn't like legitimate.
I like this.
Yeah, I liked this game. It's not the worst. I'm always partial to 2D though. I got lazy filming, so now I'm laying down. But Jay's playing Echo Jr., which is one of my favorites.
What the fuck?
I have so many favorites. I think my foot's in the way, no?
Now this works.
The key, oh, awesome. So it's rare that the one with the, it's like glitchy I guess, that the one with the cord actually works like the real one. Which is kind of annoying.
You have another one?
I do.
Maybe this one's just broken.
That one's not broken, that's the one I grew up with. The other one I bought on Amazon. That one's good, 100%.
This is broken.
Fuck
Oh
you.
my God.
This has been the unboxing of my Sega like legacy console thing that's really fucking awesome but kind of glitchy. Just, I mean, it reminds you of the nostalgia of being super annoyed that everything you're playing is glitchy and you have to like blow into the cartridges and stuff, which is what my little poster over there is trying to remind you of. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and the little walk down memory lane, and the little look at a bunch of my retro gear. I hope this was insightful for you, and if you do decide you want to buy any of these older consoles that are remade into things that have a bunch of built-in games, do remember that it's not going to be the quality you remember as a kid, but it is going to be super cheap and something that you can get for your kids, let's say, if you want to show them the awesomeness of retro gaming, but you don't have all of the memorabilia from your childhood. I personally saved all my stuff, and I don't know, I think this is a nice way to play a bunch of the games that you want to play from your childhood without having to hook up your old equipment. I think they actually have crossover ones from Nintendo and Sega because a lot of copyrights and things have run out on all of those games because it's been like 20 years. So you can actually get ones that have like Sonic games and Mario games. Alright guys, thanks for watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for my next unboxing, my new BB-8 Sphero figure. Bye guys, happy gaming.